Hello and welcome to yet another video. As you might already have guessed from the title, here we'll be talking about healthcare system and medical insurances in Belgium. Although this video will be particularly targeted for international students, most of the things that we'll discuss here will be applicable for everyone, like a normal expat or a full-time contracted employee working on a long-stay work permit. So if you belong to any of these categories, make sure to stick around. Now, I landed in Belgium about a year ago, but it was just about 2 weeks back that I actually enrolled for an insurance, which is still under process, by the way. But before enrolling into an insurance, I had many questions about the procedure. And if you have clicked on the video, I assume that you might have them as well, which is why I decided to make this video. So based on the questions that I had, I divided this video into 4 different parts. First, we'll start by talking about general healthcare system in Belgium and how things really work here. Then we'll go and talk about why do you need to purchase a medical insurance in Belgium? Can't you just buy an insurance in your home country and use it here? Then we'll talk about how and where do you buy the medical insurance from in Belgium. And then we'll end the discussion by talking about some extra benefits that you can have which are different from an insurance that you can probably buy in your home country. So there you go. Now let's start the discussion by talking about the general healthcare system in Belgium. Well, healthcare system in Belgium is one of the best around the world because it provides much more than just providing a reimbursement to your claims. But when we talk about insurances in general, medical insurance in Belgium is just like any other medical insurances from most part of the world, where you have to pay a small monthly premium in order to get enrolled. But once you are enrolled into an insurance, whenever you go for a normal visit to a doctor, majority of your visitation charges will be covered under your insurance policy. Beyond that, if you get any prescribed medication or a medical device like a contact lens, an eyeglass, or a hearing device, majority of the cost will be reimbursed through your insurance. But that makes this insurance probably very much similar to an insurance from your home country. So why do you really need to purchase a medical insurance in Belgium? Can't you just use an insurance from your home country here? Well, if you belong to a EU country, then probably you can use an insurance from your home country in Belgium as well, of course to a certain extent. But if you are a non-EU citizen, then no, unless you are on a short visit to the country. Because okay, you can cover some part of your medical expenses through an insurance from your home country, but small charges like a visitation to the doctor will not be covered under your local health insurance. Besides that, I can also explain why do you need to have a Belgian health insurance by giving some examples to you. I remember I have to go for a doctor visit just to convert my vaccination certificate, and I had to pay about 27 euros for 5 minutes of work without insurance. But I took a friend along with me who was insured that time, and he only paid 3 euros. You can say that the difference is minimal for one visit, but yeah, I can give you another example that about 2 months or so back, I purchased new glasses, which costed me about 150 euros on a 50% discount. And without insurance, I had to pay the entire amount. But if I had insured from that time, then probably I would have received a majority of the cost reimbursed. Besides that, whenever you have to take an RT-PCR for traveling to a new country, or whenever you are going for a normal doctor visit, you pay 27, 24 or a certain amount, which would have been saved if you have an insurance. So in general, medical insurance in Belgium saves you a lot of potential cost. Besides that, insurance is one of the most essential things to have for all long stay visa holders, especially for international students. So now it is clear that you need to have a medical insurance in Belgium. You might ask how and where to buy it. Well, there are few companies in Belgium where you can buy any medical insurance, like CM, Patrina, and few others. I'll make sure to provide the links to their website in the description where you can check more details about them. But once you have those companies in your mind, you just need to book an appointment either online or over a phone call. But before booking an appointment, you need to make sure that you have your European or a Belgian bank account and your residence permit in hand. Now, you can get your residence permit only after having a rental agreement, and depending on the area or city where you live in, it might take up to 6 months to get your residence permit in your hand. But yeah, once you have these documentations ready, you just have to choose between different types of insurances based on your pre-existing conditions and your visa status. Now, before coming to Belgium, I looked on my college's website, and it was mentioned there that on an average it costs about 20 euros a month for students for buying an insurance. But now I have purchased a general medical insurance from Petrina for students, which only cost me about 9 euros or so. Now that I actually haven't paid my premium yet because my insurance is still in the process, but yeah, that's what it costs. The overall procedure takes about 3 to 4 weeks to complete, after which you can download a confirmation letter about your insurance from their website or mobile application for legal purposes. And you also get your claim tickets to post on your address, which you need to have for submitting your claim requests. You can have more information about the claim request and the other procedures on their website, where links are in the description. Now, this brings us to the last part. What are the extra benefits that you can have by having a Belgian health insurance, which you probably might not have in your home country? Well, as I mentioned, that I arrived in Belgium about a year ago, but it was just about 2 weeks back that I've submitted or I've enrolled into an insurance, which means I'll be paying my premium from this month. But according to the Belgian insurance rules, my insurance will be valid from my date of arrival in the country, which means I could still submit the claim request either for my glasses or any other medical treatments, provided that I have a valid receipts. Besides that, as a student, I don't work part-time or full-time anywhere, so I'm considered as a part of low-income group, which provides you additional benefits. Like, you can get your sports club membership or a gym membership reimbursed once in a year. And obviously there are some other reimbursements as well. You can find a list of different benefits on their website. There is a reason why Belgian healthcare system is one of the best around the world. So yeah, I hope this have answered most of your questions, but yeah, in general, if you have still some doubts regarding insurance or like how to get a booster shot or how to have a residence permit, feel free to ask them in the comment section, and I'll try to make a video or answer them in the comments itself. With that, now it's the time again for another thought of the day.